You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, NBC Peacock soap fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got 5 sizzling Days of Our Lives predictions for the coming week ahead, the week from May 22nd through May 26th. These are based on known spoilers, but we are taking our knowledge of the show and our analysis of these spoilers, and we are predicting a few things that we think certain storylines are what direction they're gonna head in. Share with us in the comments if you have a different idea, you think we're off the mark, or you think you know where it's going. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below. And if you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our weekly updates, daily spoilers, casting news, everything you need to know about your favorite soap opera. Let's dig in. Our first prediction of the week relates to episodes coming Monday, May 22nd and Tuesday, May 23rd. I'll tell you the spoilers and then I'll tell you our prediction. The first official spoiler is Colin Bedford wants Paulina Price to pay at the same time that Jada is grilling Sloane about Colin. And then on Tuesday, Rafe has some bad news for Jada, and Paulina is free and rushing to the hospital to check on Abe. And the reason that she gets on the loose is because of this official spoiler. Talia Hunter gets between Chanel Dupree and Colin to save her new friend. And then that's the end of the spoilers about them this week, leading us to this prediction. I think Colin Bedford, Sloane Peterson's brother, might actually die, but I think Talia's going to survive. I don't think she's going to survive unscathed. If you've seen the latest Days of Our Lives promo, at the very end, the split second, if you freeze the shot, you can see who goes off the roof, and it is Colin and Talia. They are on top of the Salem Inn, which is not a skyscraper or anything, but it doesn't take a whole lot of a fall to kill somebody, and if Talia winds up falling and landing on top of Colin, then he could croak and she could be safe, because she does seem to have good intentions, even though she, drugged up half of Salem with biscuits. So while Rafe is giving Jada bad news, I don't think it's that she's dead. Maybe a coma or something. I don't think they're going to kill them both, simply because Talia and Chanel were sparking, and then Talia really cares about her as a friend and possibly more. So it doesn't seem like they are going to kill her off just yet, but poor Colin's got nowhere to go from here anyway. It's either life in Statesville or it's a death in the square. We'll have to wait and see. People have fallen from taller heights in Salem and survived. So we'll see. Our number 2 prediction is about Xander Cook and Chloe Lane and Gwen Rizczech. And this is about Xander offering Chloe a job at the Spectator. And Gwen is going to lose her stuff over this. Right now, Xander, if you remember, after Sarah left town, or after she was planning to leave town and confirmed for him she was going, Xander hopped back in the bed with Gwen Rizczech because he was just heartbroken and sad, and they slept together. And then he was like, this probably isn't a good idea. And of course, she was devastated because she adores him. And then she's still seeing him at work, but it's very uncomfortable since they're co-running the Spectator. And then she hears that he's moving in with Chloe. Not only that, but he kissed Chloe in front of her to make her jealous. So when he offers Chloe a job at the Spectator, that is going to rub Gwen the wrong way, because she thinks she's going to see them canoodling, because she is certain that they are in some sort of romance. They definitely seem to be heading that way. I would love to see it, but Gwen is going to lose it, and we'll have to see if Chloe winds up with the job. Will Xander put his foot down and insist, or is this a deal breaker and Xander and Gwen are going to wind up hating each other? We'll have to see. Our third prediction is Nicole Walker's baby lie outed. Now, it's a fine line to parse whether she's lying or simply withholding truth, but withholding truth also makes it a lie. So EJ DiMera is proposing to Nicole Walker. That's a confirmed spoiler, and she's mad about it. She seems to think that he did it just because Stefan proposed to Gabby. And so she's not going to handle it very well. But I'm also sure that the nausea and the pregnancy hormones are making her overreact. So that's pretty interesting to see. But there's a bunch of people moving into the DiMera mansion this week. We have got Kristen DiMera out of prison, Megan Hathaway out of prison, and Dimitri von Leuschner on the loose. And they are all DiMeras, and they are going to descend on the family mansion. Meanwhile, Anna and Tony are still in residence at the mansion, and that is going to make it harder. Spoilers for Friday, May 26th have Anna lying to Tony to protect Nicole's baby secret. And then the same day, we have Nicole pestering Kayla Brady to get this paternity test. So it certainly seems like with that many people crammed into the mansion in this big secret, that her lie is going to be outed soon. And remember, Sloan Peterson caught her with prenatal vitamins in her hands, and all Sloan has to do is walk up to EJ and say, "Oh, is Nicole taking prenatal vitamins because you're trying to have a baby?" You know, she could do it pretty innocently. I don't know if she will, because Sloan is getting closer with Eric every day, and she doesn't want to jeopardize that. So our next prediction number 4, with the influx of DiMeras into Salem, I predict, and this may not be something that comes true next week, but in the weeks ahead, a DiMera civil war. And that is based on official spoilers as well. So we've got Megan in the house. We're going to have Kristen around. We're going to have Dimitri around. That changes the power structure for DiMera family members that can vote to put people in as CEO, who can sit on the board, stuff like that. So Stefan and EJ are going to be scrambling, and Dimitri might be scrambling too, because he's pretty power mad and maybe he wants to take over the family business. So I predict a full-on civil war, and there might even be 3 sides to this thing. We'll have to wait and see. But Gabby Hernandez and Stefan DiMera start working to win over Megan Hathaway, who herself may want to have her hand on the tiller, since she's an older DiMera and may think that she's a better choice. And then there's another spoiler that says Dimitri von Leuschner is trying to get Chad DiMera to make an alliance with him. So lines are being drawn, and we'll see how that battle goes. Before we get to this 5th prediction for the week ahead on Days of Our Lives, reach down, click that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss your daily Days of Our Lives spoilers, casting, other updates, everything you need to know about your favorite NBC Peacock soap. And our 5th and final prediction for this week is that Brady Black is going to completely lose it when he finds out Kristen is out of prison. Brady has been in a difficult position with Rachel interfering, his daughter Rachel Black interfering in his personal life with Chloe Lane, to the extent that Chloe broke things off with him and said that they're over. But at least Brady has peace of mind knowing that Kristen is in prison and can't run off with their daughter. And then lo and behold, thanks to her new brother that we just found out about, Dimitri, Kristen's out. That means that Brady has got to be paranoid at all times, because Kristen may snatch Rachel and run. Or Kristen, more likely, will try to worm her way back into Brady and Rachel's life. And he doesn't even have the shield of Chloe dating him to say, "Look, I have a girlfriend, go away." He's got nothing. He's single, and Kristen knows it, and there's no way she's gonna leave him alone. And the bad thing about Brady is that he eventually breaks down and gives in to Kristen and then beds her. So it's going to be very interesting, but John Black and Marlena Evans are definitely not happy that Kristen is on the loose, and they are probably going to be vigilant about Brady and Rachel as well. But there's a whole bunch to see this week, and some big drama brewing.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.